So I thought while I'm going to the scrapyard, you know, I've got a few cans, so it's not gonna probably amount to a significant amount of money. Why don't I, as long as I'm going there, go ahead and load up every piece of scrap metal laying around this farm. As long as I'm making the trip, I might as well have as much as possible, right? And let's see how much I can actually make off of. Make some kind of cash from absolutely nothing. We just replaced our washer. I got to get rid of it, and it's trash, but I didn't want to throw it away because it's like metal, and well, the trash doesn't take like big large metal stuff like this, so I just been kind of piling it up right here. It's pretty heavy, so that'll be a pretty good little chunk change. I'm headed to kind of look for some more stuff is the barn. Now there's a ton of tin, like this metal siding that's came off. I mean, you can see the whole roof is gone. We had a big storm come through and just ripped the whole roof off, and everything was destroyed, you know. So eventually I'm gonna have to take this down, but that is a project I'm not ready to start yet. But like this stuff is just, well, this is like copper, so I don't even know where this came from. I think I just kind of picked up off the floor like of the barn and thought, oh man, that's copper, I better save it. That is actually so if you don't know, copper is considerably more per pound than anything else, so that'll be a good thing to take in separate and just sell that copper there. That could be, you know, a couple dollars there alone, which doesn't sound like a lot, but all this stuff I'm hoping is going to add up. And so, you know, as I walk around here, I can just see a ton of different metal that's just been sitting here. My wife probably might actually want that, but it's kind of too late for that now. Might have about half a trailer full, so we'll kind of see. Let's just get it loaded up and see what we have here. It's not quite a full trailer load. I got a little space back here that I couldn't fill, but it isn't bad. Now, the question is, how much does it weigh? Because that'll determine how much it costs. The metal company closes in about an hour and 15 minutes. It's about a 20-minute drive. I'm gonna get started over there, and we'll get rid of this stuff, and we'll get our slips and see what we made here. On my morning run, I seen this huge chunk of metal, and it's been here for a while, and it's just junk, so I'm gonna take it to the scrap with us. It's like really mangled up pretty bad, so I'm pretty sure it's worthless to whoever it belonged to before. So you go to these things, you just pull up to they'll typically have a scale, and you just pull up, you get yourself weighed, and then they'll unload you. Sometimes you'll have to unload yourself, and well, then they'll weigh you empty, and they'll see what the difference is, and that's how they determine how much they pay you. $77.20. Looks like they gave me the green light to go. They got me weighed. So now we just got to find somebody who can unload us. So guys, I kind of felt a little weird toting the camera around in there and putting it on while they work. So I just left the camera in here, but I did throw my cans in there. And actually there was one sheet of aluminum siding that they said, you know, go ahead and throw in with the cans. Well, actually they paid me separately, but anyway, they weighed it up front or whatever, not in the shreds, which is just like all your general metal, all kinds of steel and stuff that you didn't cut down, you know, washers, dryers, that kind of thing. That's all gonna go into shreds, and it's gonna get paid, you know, probably a little bit lower, and so aluminum will be paid a little bit higher. So he's nice enough to leave that on there so I could get paid for aluminum, because that's what it was aluminum. So I brought it up there. I got everything, all my aluminum cans and all my copper weighed in the front. I got weighed and paid here. And so let's see what we came up with actually. All right, so shred $42.90, and with our aluminum cans, our copper, and our aluminum siding was $1.05. Aluminum cans $2.50, and number 2 copper $2.40. So that brings us to $5.95. The $5.95 plus the $42.90, so that brings us at $48.85. $48.85, starting from absolutely nothing. So just a little bit of hard work and elbow grease, and we are almost to $50. What else can we do to keep the money going up and not going down? Because I'm almost on empty actually, and I'm gonna need to take a little bit of this and throw it in the gas tank, because that's reality. So yeah, about $10 worth of gas. So we're quickly down and already eating into our supply. So we've got to keep thinking, we've got to figure out some way to keep going up. And just doing that and just cleaning up, that was good, but it's not gonna make boatloads of money. But starting from absolutely nothing, it just goes to show you that if you can be in, you know, put your thinking cap on, try to figure out something, you know, you can go from having absolutely nothing to making a little bit of cash in your pocket fairly quick if you're willing to work hard for it. So it feels good to be on the board. It feels good to get rid of some of that stuff and to have some liquid cash to do something with. What it is, I'm not really sure. If you got any ideas, send them to me. Otherwise, I'll keep running, I'll keep brainstorming, and I'll come up with something. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you for the next video later.